David might be in the attendees list and needs to get moved over. He's down in Florida and didn't have his panelist link, so.
How you doing?
Did I pass?
Yeah.
Where do I sit?
Anywhere around the sides.
This is like a closing for an attorney or something,
Sort of.
right?
It's
Yeah.
way more casual than that.
Tables aren't big enough though.
Here we go.
So I can sit right here.
You bet.
All right. Freezing out there again tonight, just like,
Yeah, it's like never ending this winter.
it was nice yesterday, it was a little warm, a little sun, and today this morning was good, then the wind picked up. Can't win.
Yeah. I was
That's
happy
where-
that I had a site visit yesterday. It was gorgeous. And normally in February, the site
Right,
visits
yeah.
aren't so good.
We're looking at 3 to 4 inches too,
When's that tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Thursday, right?
No, wait, yeah, Thursday.
Thursday afternoon, I think around after lunch is gonna start.
Got it.
I watched that.
Hello?
Oh,
Hi, is that David or
Yeah, it looks like it worked.
good?
Yeah,
David, we can't see you, but we can hear you.
Yeah, it's just as well.
Yeah. How's Florida?
Oh, very nice. 80, 84 today.
That's awesome.
wasn't that when I went there?
Was it right? You were there.
Freezing warnings.
Snowing,
yeah, it's just, actually it was cool down there, it's just starting to get warm again.
really? You know, I'm really happy that we have this Zoom situation hybrid because we would be out of luck a lot of times
We would.
without it.
Yeah, I think we only had to cancel 2 meetings maybe?
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
That's what used to it.
I know.
So much easier.
What do you mean, the COVID days?
You know,
Yeah, and
Started this during COVID and it kind of changed everything.
Oh,
We used to miss, people would be sick and then someone just got stuck in traffic or whatever. Out of luck.
yeah, we
I
didn't,
never knew who anybody was anyways.
yeah, true.
so no one else coming?
Well, David's on there.
Oh.
Steve and David are online.
Yeah,
Oh, David.
Maybe Dan will be here.
but in terms of applicants, right, we just have
No.
13 Turkey Hill. And we're not sure, you might be the only one on the agenda tonight, because we got a request to continue. Steve will be interested in this.
Wall.
At Curzon
Oh,
Mill,
Curzon, yeah.
because they're looking into the whole.
There's
septic
Dan.
situation. Yeah.
Because I was thinking if they have a, in there,
Yeah.
you can't, where are those pipes gonna go?
Exactly, so there is a septic out there, they just don't know exactly where, they have to now decide how to hook up to it,
Yeah,
so it opens up a whole.
yeah, can't allow.
Julia, what's going on at Curzon Mill?
Yeah, can you hear me by the way, Steve and David?
Yeah,
Okay, good, because
Yep.
Bill was saying it was hard to hear the other night, so, Curzon Mill has asked for a continuance because they're looking into the whole situation that you brought up with the septic. There's no water sewer out, or there's water out there, there's no sewer. And so they have a septic system, so there's a bathroom in the garage, they'll need to hook it up, et cetera. So they're still trying to work out all those details, so they asked for a continuance. So thank you for pointing that out, Steve. Hi. Yeah, big crowd. Huge. Another packed house.
Steve, any exciting weather?
well, nothing real exciting. I mean, we got winds up to 105 today and it's below 0. So,
That's not bad.
no, it was 20 below the day we got here.
It's balmy up there.
He's on top of Mount Washington
Oh,
at the observatory.
okay, yeah. The other guy was in Florida.
Yeah.
Wow, that changed.
We're really.
Yeah.
So extreme.
Yeah, the wind chill's only 45 below.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me, Steve, have about 120 difference.
All right,
Well, at least I'm indoors.
Right,
there is that for it.
don't go outside. Like,
All right, let's bring this meeting to order. This is the February 4th, 2025 Newburyport Conservation Commission meeting taking place in the Senior Center boardroom, and this meeting's being recorded. First item are the approval of the January 21st meeting minutes. Anybody have any changes or?
No.
Do I have to do a roll call for the minutes?
No,
I don't know why I'm looking at her.
I know, right?
I don't know if she knows the answer.
All right, take a motion to approve,
So moved.
all second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, there we go. All right, Julie, do we have any Plum Island updates?
Well, there's one small Plum Island update, which is that the FEMA hazard mitigation grant to buy out the home on the street on Plum Island was approved, and awarded to the city. Only one of the properties is gonna take advantage of it. And so we had a kickoff meeting a couple days ago with FEMA and NEMA, or actually just really NEMA, to talk about next steps of acquiring property, demolishing the structures and turning it into open space. So that's exciting. And there will be a MRBA meeting on Friday this week at Peta Hall at 11 a.m. Around wants to attend. I'm not sure what the agenda is. We haven't received it yet.
Okay, well, at least you got something out of all that work you did for the FEMA grants.
I'm not getting anything out of it.
What?
But yes,
You got some satisfaction.
yes, there is some, yes, there's success that's involved in this stuff. Yeah.
Let's just hope somebody doesn't take the money away.
I, we've heard that it's been allocated to FEMA already, and so therefore it is not subject to being taken away.
They say, well, the two out of three are not.
2 out of 3 are not taking advantage of it, even though they were part of the application, because they just changed their minds. They wanna hold on to their homes. They think that maybe Army Corps will get around to fixing the jetty and things will stabilize. I mean, I think they've just got their fingers crossed, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
They know.
Yeah.
All right, so we have no certificates of compliance or requests for determinations. Can I get a motion to open up public hearings?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Oh, I got that, that wasn't even stereo, I got it 3.
You could have it, Steve.
Who's gonna second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right, first item is Judith Welch, 101 Curzon Mill Road. They have asked for a continuance. Should we go to the next meeting?
In Tom Hughes's email requesting a continuance, he did not specify a date. So I would just assume that we would continue to the next meeting, and if they'd like to go beyond that, they can let us know.
Okay, well, that would be February 18th.
I won't be here for that meeting, just as an FYI,
Okay.
and I won't be able to attend remotely.
Okay,
Okay.
got it. Thank you.
All right, can I get a motion for said continuance?
Motion to continue 101 Curzon Mill Road to February 18th.
Second.
All right, Dan Warshall,
Yes.
Steve Moore,
Yes.
David Vine,
Yes.
Barry Riley,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Yeah, quick question, would you be able, just in case they continue again, or we don't have a quorum of the members, et cetera, are you gonna be around for the first meeting in March, whenever that is?
The, fourth,
Is it March 4th? It's okay if you don't know yet, I just wanted to get a sense of, in case.
I won't be, this is gonna be my last meeting, so I won't be there either.
Oh, okay.
Great.
I think I will be.
Okay.
I have a business trip coming up. It's either that week or the week after. I'm not
Okay.
sure yet.
Okay, alright, just check, thank
All
you.
right. Okay, so that's moved off. Eric Home, 6 Queen Street, notice of intent. I don't believe we have anybody here,
Not, and,
and there's nobody on,
nobody's in the attendees, we reached out to, at the last meeting on the Queen Street project. They had asked to go back to the original plan with the elevation higher for the wall. And they were gonna provide to us a construction staging and lay down and access plan. And we haven't gotten either of those things. And we reached out to them today to find out whether they were coming tonight or not, and we still didn't get a response. So I'm assuming that they weren't ready and that they'll want to continue to the next meeting.
all right, so Eric Home, 6 Queen Street, we are going to continue to the February 18th meeting. Can I get a motion?
Motion to continue to February 18th, 6 Queen Street.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, Cam Warshaw,
Yes.
Steve Moore,
Yes.
David Vine,
Yes,
Barb Riley,
Yes.
and I vote yes. All right, last but not least, Nathan Sadler, 13 Turkey Hill Road, notice of intent. Are you?
Well, I'm the builder.
Okay. Yeah, once you come up to the
Yeah.
front.
Want me a little closer?
Yeah,
I've got up here, this is the site sort of overview.
Yeah.
So the commission can see where the structures are, where the lawn is, where the wetlands are back here, and then we've got your wetland report and your project plan. So just let me know how you wanna run through it with them.
What do you mean?
Just give them a description of.
Well, we're gonna go, should I walk up to there? So on the, I didn't, you don't have, there's a plan
I
showing.
do, I have the plan right here too.
Oh, yeah, so here's the house front. We're gonna put an addition off the back, 20 feet by 24 with the sun deck on the side. We put that garage on the,
And the wetland line is
back there. yeah.
back here. This is the tree line right here, correct? Edge of lawn. And this is the 100-foot buffer zone.
okay.
I'm sorry, this is the 100-foot buffer zone here. So they're really just at the very outskirts of the buffer. And you can see from the aerial photography, this is the location of the proposed addition back here.
Yeah.
Being far away. And it's within the lawn.
Was that erosion control drawn on there?
Yeah, my engineer put it all on there.
Okay.
Okay,
I hired someone to do it all, so we come in there and right up front.
It's sloping, a gentle
Yes,
slope.
slopes to the, yeah, correct.
And originally, I think we suggested a notice of intent for this because the wetland shown on the maps, on my map, as mapped by Mass GIS through aerial photography, showed the wetland coming a little bit closer to the edge of lawn. And so, but going out and actually doing the delineation, you guys, they hired a wetlands
We had it flagged, yeah.
to get it flagged. It actually is a little bit further back than that into the woods. And so it puts them further into the outer 100-foot buffer rather than closer.
Is that, is that a shed?
That's wing set and stuff in the shed, yeah.
Right here.
That looks, yeah. Not another house.
So the erosion control is gonna kind of be like through here.
Is it? Oh, it's gonna be on the other side of that shed.
It's right there.
It's
Oh, it is,
It's
okay,
inside the
close, I
shed,
see,
yeah.
yeah, right.
And what are you planning on
Yeah.
using? What are you planning on using for erosion
Use the
control?
wattles, the 10 inch and the 12, what do you like? We used to use the hay bales with stakes, I mean, people using the wattles now, right?
Yeah, the walls work well.
If those stakes going in this cold weather, they're not gonna go far.
Yeah.
No,
When
no,
it's a
Drill 'em.
flat,
Huh?
when it's a flat site like this too, you don't have to worry so much about the state.
Yeah. Go to the wattle, yes.
okay.
You won't, does it call for a fence, a silt fence? I don't know if it does.
Just says,
Just the,
proposed
the
erosion
wattle, yeah.
control.
Yeah, I wouldn't think, you're not like on top of it at all. There's a lot of lawn behind there too.
Sometimes you gotta put the fence, put it under the thing.
Any idea when you're planning on starting?
Well, now, if you approve this, what's a 20-day appeal period?
It's actually 10-day
10 days.
after it gets issued, so after you.
So everything's submitted, we just wait for the okay on this, so I have all the plans submitted. I didn't realize, the last minute, I didn't notice any were closed, so.
Mhm.
Well, as soon as we can get started, on March 1st,
Yeah, okay.
break ground, yeah.
All right, does anybody have any questions?
Not from me.
Yeah. Well, slow down.
Yeah.
All right, may as well look to see if anybody's
Yeah.
on. There's still nobody on, okay, what shall we do?
Motion to close the public hearing?
Second,
All right, Dan Warshall,
Yes.
Steve Moore,
yes.
David Vine,
Yes,
Barb Riley, and I vote yes. All right,
Do we just wanna, for the minutes, just note that there was no one from the public here to.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was easy.
Yeah. Well,
And we
once
have to
I've done
vote-
it,
we have
some
to
days
do
are not.
order conditions or-
Right, well, yeah,
Yeah, we're just gonna do orders of conditions, so those will be conditions associated with the NOI, but
yeah,
it
and
shouldn't
that's,
take long if you wanna stay.
no. All right,
And then you go over and check it out before we start.
do you-
Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'd come out and take a look
Yeah.
before you start work. Yeah, part of, in the order of conditions that the commission will vote on, is this, the standard condition is to give notice by email to our office 48 hours prior to start of work, or 72 to come look at
Yeah.
the erosion controls. And the DEP sign goes up, et cetera. It's all in that order.
all righty, can I get a motion to close the public hearings?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. All right, all in favor? All right,
I,
did I do that right, Gretchen? All right. All right, why don't we have 8 Ash Street? Okay, let's go to 8 Ash Street enforcement violations.
you're welcome to. We won't take those, right?
This is the response that we received from, legal counsel for 8S Street. Essentially what they're saying is that, yes, they got the notice of violation. They plan to submit a notice of intent. They came in actually and talked with me about this last week. And I recommended to them that they need to actually get a zoning determination first, because it would require zoning review also. And we don't really wanna look at it unless it can get through zoning. So because they need to get to zoning, and they still need to now hire a consultant or architect or whatever to work on the notice of intent. They let me know today that, they're still working on those plans, so they don't obviously have anything to submit to us for zoning yet. That's the status update.
Okay. All righty. On to orders of conditions.
Just one quick question on that.
Yeah.
Do we have a deadline for action on this?
No, we don't, and that's sort of why I asked for an update today, because what I was concerned about was that we don't have any assurances around when they are gonna eventually, it's been 4 years since the thing's been in place, if not 5, without permits. And so it would be good to know what their schedule is for moving forward with getting the permits. And that's when he said they're working on getting some consultants on board, and that's where they are right now. So you guys might wanna just ask for another update at the next meeting, or,
Or end date.
yeah,
They've gotten lawyers involved, so I'm gonna assume that they're gonna start doing something.
that's already built, so it's not really like they have to draw up
It's not very much
plans,
work, yeah.
it's more like they just have to go through the right process.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, on to orders of conditions. One we have is Nathan Sadler, 13 Turkey Hill Road. Do we have any standard?
So all the standard, special conditions for an order of conditions would apply to this, and that involves things like erosion controls. It involves things like no stockpiling of materials or soils or excavated material, within 100 feet of the wetland, et cetera. And those are, I mean, this is a pretty standard project, so unless there was something extra,
Sign,
the sign, the DEP sign.
don't
has
keep
to
all
go
the
on.
material this side of it, but
Yeah.
you know, these still stay, we're not gonna.
Yeah. You're not taking down any trees, right?
No,
So,
Yeah, so nothing special. Okay. All right, a motion to issue the order of conditions.
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second,
Okay, Dan Warshaw,
Aye.
Steve Moore,
Yes.
David, whatever your last name is,
Yes,
Barb Riley,
yes.
and I vote yes. I blanked, all right?
it happens, huh? I know.
It does happen sometimes. Doesn't happen, as much as I think it should. All right then, does anybody else have anything else?
Julie, has there been any movement on your replacement?
They have not even posted the position yet.
Oh,
I actually asked about it today, because it would be great to have a transition period of some sort.
No, Andy,
when are you leaving, Julia?
March 25th is technically my last day. But, you know, I'm around, I'll be able to help out.
all right then.
Conservation Commission might be looking for some new members. If you have any interest.
Yeah, I know, we could use some members.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
might be looking for
Go
four
into
members.
the bar.
I'll just move over.
There you are. All right then, I will take
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
all right,
David?
Second,
all right. Dan Warshall,
Yes.
Steve Moore,
Yes.
David Vine,
yes.
got it that time, Barb Riley,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Can I make an unofficial motion to say thank you to David Vine? our-
Oh, yes, thank you, David.
I already forgot
You're welcome. Been a pleasure.
I didn't realize this was gonna be your last meeting.
I guess I did it at the same time. It's weird because we're hybrid but it's been such a pleasure, David. It's been so great.
Yeah, it's been a lot of years.
Uh,
Sneaks up on you.
Yeah, maybe at some point this summer, we'll all get together with all the retirees.
Retiree reunion.
I think we'll do that.
for everybody.
All right, folks. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Good night.
Enjoy
Good night.
Thank you.
your
Good
places.
luck.
Julia. the